Alright, and we are live with more Fallout New Vegas with the hopes that the game will not crash like it did at the end of our last stream. Now, granted, at the end of our last stream, we did actually do something. We finally took out the man who shot us in the head, Benny, voiced by Matthew Perry, and in the process got back the platinum ship we were supposed to deliver, and we brought it to, well, Mr. House. And in the process, Mr. House took us to his big spooky basement and activated his Securitron army, and I should say, and activated upgrades for his Securitron army. So, now we'll have to see just what in the hell the next phase of Mr. House's plan is, because the game crashed after we left the basement, which, if I'm actually being honest, I think that the game has actually crashed on that specific point at least 3 times when I played this game in the past, so that makes number 4. Go figure, am I right? What happens next, Mr. House? This is after the initial conversation, after he mentioned giving us the platinum chip, us having the platinum chip. So we'll ask him, you think your Securitrons can defeat NCR and the Caesar's Legion?
Why would I want to go to war against the NCR? They're my best customers. If their leaders weren't scheming to steal Vegas out from under me, I'd have no troubles with the NCR at all. To secure the future of Vegas, I must have your assistance. The work ahead is dangerous, but you weather danger well.
Can I ask some questions first?
What did you want to discuss?
How will the NC... Alright, so now we're going to ask Mr. House some of the basic stuff. Now, honestly, this I love this response. Like, he doesn't really care what happened to Benny, Matthew Perry's character, but I do love how he phrases it. It's just so eloquent. And also, I found out that while doing some research, that the person who voiced Mr. House's voice actor, I'm not even going to try and say his last name because it sounds very French, is his last name anyways. Apparently he died in 2019 in his 70s, so rest in peace to that guy. Very good voice actor, this guy. But then again, despite with most of the named characters, the voice acting is actually really, really good. It's just the fact that there are like a lot of others recycled characters that have like voice acting recycled, I should say.
That's because he ceased to be relevant when you recovered the platinum chip. Revenge doesn't interest me. Progress does. Sorry to deny you a moment of primate triumph, but you'll have to go elsewhere to sound your barbaric yawp. What else did you want to discuss?
God, I love that. Somebody was reading a thesaurus when they were in college, eh?
General Oliver's strategy, or tunnel vision, as I like to call it, has been to mass troops at Hoover Dam. He wants to outfight the Legion in a straightforward slugging match, and then, when they rout, pursue and destroy them in detail. A crushing, decisive victory of this sort would overshadow the tactical ingenuity of Chief Hanlon's defense 4 years ago, you see.
And we actually know this because we talked to Chief Hanlon, and yeah, that was one of the more interesting things he had to talk about.
A good deal should be obvious to you by now. I won't spoil the rest by talking out of turn.
Let's talk about something else then. What are your plans for New Vegas?
I've resurrected Vegas, spirit intact. What I need now is the ability to enforce my rightful claim. Not just against Caesar's Legion, by the way. In fact, the NCR is a more present and insidious threat.
How do you intend to enforce your claim on the city?
To enforce, one must have force, a position of strength. Years ago, when I detected NCR scouts roaming the Mojave, I could tell from their uniforms that these were no mere tribesmen. I knew it was only a matter of time before an army appeared to take control of the dam. and I knew my Securitrons wouldn't be enough to oppose them.
Ah.
And so I recruited the 3 families. Vegas belongs to me because I mustered enough strength to bring the NCR to the bargaining table.
Interesting. That is true. But, I mean, and the families, the 3 families are quite big with the amount of goons they have running the casinos, but...
Indeed it was, and still is. But not without taking significant casualties. Would Kimball and Oliver have traded the lives of hundreds of soldiers for absolute control of Hoover Dam? Oh, yes. They weren't afraid of me. They were afraid of Caesar. That attacking me would leave them vulnerable to a Legion offensive. And so they negotiated. Not out of the kindness of their hearts, as they try to make it seem, because the calculus of power left no other choice.
What are your terms of your treaty with the NCR?
NCR forces were permitted to occupy Hoover Dam and establish a military base at McCarran Airport. Well, it used to be one. They recognized my sovereignty over the Vegas Strip and agreed to supply electricity and water once their engineers repaired the dam. Written into the treaty were provisions that the NCR do nothing to prevent its soldiers and civilians from visiting the Strip. That's how I harnessed the NCR to my endeavor. Their occupation has been the engine of my growing economy.
Brilliant.
The salient issue is that they will go to war with me if given the chance. There's just one reason why the NCR hasn't contrived some outrage to justify invading the Strip. Caesar's Legion. The final battle between those 2 armies is fast approaching. I can't afford to let either side win on their terms. What else did you want to discuss?
What's the deal with your snow globe collection that I haven't turned in yet, but I can get a lot of caps for?
What of it? I enjoy them. There's something about a little diorama set inside a glass dome that I find pleasing. If you run across any out in the wastes, turn them in to Jane. She'll compensate you. What else did you want to discuss?
Hey, I mean, I've got nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with liking snow globes.
Hoover Dam, of course. A hydroelectric
dam.
The NCR had it up and running at 50% capacity within a year of occupying the dam. By treaty, New Vegas receives 5% of its output. More than enough. What else?
What was Vegas like before the war?
It was a place of splendor. As magnificent as today's Strip may seem, it's but a shadow of the neon paradise that was Las Vegas. I grew up not far from here, and though I traveled the old world extensively, I never found another place like it.
You say you saved Las Vegas.
By
How?
2065, I deemed it a mathematical certainty that an atomic war would devastate the Earth within 15 years. Every projection I ran confirmed it. I knew I couldn't save the world, nor did I care to, but I could save Vegas, and in the process, perhaps save mankind. I set to work immediately. I thought I had plenty of time to prepare. As it turned out, I was 20 hours short.
What preparations did you make to save Las Vegas?
On the day of the Great War, 77 atomic warheads targeted Las Vegas and its surrounding areas.
77. You think that's a little overkill?
My mainframes were able to predict and force transmit disarm code subsets to 59 warheads, neutralizing them before impact. Laser cannons mounted on the roof of the Lucky 38 destroyed another 9 warheads. The rest got through, though none hit the city itself. A suboptimal performance, admittedly. If only the platinum chip had arrived a day sooner.
Why didn't the platinum chip arrive in time?
The platinum chip was printed in Sunnyvale, California on October 22nd, 2077, the day before the Great War. It was to have been delivered by courier the following afternoon, but by then, the world had ended. The chip contained vital software upgrades, but not just for my Securitrons. Every aspect of the missile defense grid would have been upgraded too. Given that I had to make do with buggy software, The outcome could have been worse. I nearly died as it was.
How'd you nearly die defending
Software
Vegas?
glitches set off a cascade of system crashes. I had to take the Lucky 38's reactor offline, lest it melt down. For nearly 5 years, I battled power outages and more system crashes until I finally managed to reboot my data core with an older version of the OS. I spent the next few decades in a veritable coma, but I survived, obviously, and eventually thrived.
Let's talk about this mission of yours after all.
The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
Caesar's already invited me to the fort.
I'm not surprised. The Legion has spies on the Strip.
What will I find at Caesar's camp? I'll go to the fort as you ask.
Take the platinum chip again. You will need it. Upon arrival at the fort, it's likely that you'll be searched and the chip taken from you. Don't worry, it will come back to you.
Alright. So yeah, we got a lot more lore and everything, and I am totally saving after this because I do not need another game crash to have to redo, because before I went on with the stream, you should know that the game had to have me redo the whole part where you go inside the basement again. It's a very short sequence, mine, but it's still obviously annoying. Let's see here now. I'm trying to think if there's anything I could dump, because I've almost got... but yeah, I hope you guys are all having a splendid Monday. I am, again, very sorry that it took me a little bit of extra time to actually get the game, or to get gaming. I'm not going to go into the personal details of it because it's just really not that interesting.
Do not be alarmed. We have been upgraded to serve you better. Have a nice day.
Yeah, but you should have the military faces. You should have, like, the military grizzled faces now.
Ooh, suddenly I feel all tingly. And I find I've got a rocket launcher.
Oh my. You look different somehow. Did you cut your hair?
How sweet of you to notice, sugar. I've been upgraded to the Mark II software, and it's peachy having these high explosive weapons fully accessible.
Ah, yes. You know what? I'll give you all the snow globes I've got.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful.
8,000 caps.
I'll take them and put them with the rest of the collection.
And by that, she means that she'll, put them in, our penthouse suite. Yeah, she put them in the penthouse suite, so we can still access them, or we can still look at them. They're just not in our inventory anymore. But yeah, we get 8,000 caps for that. 2,000 caps per snow globe. So yeah.
Penthouse floor.
Alright, let's go to the casino. But yeah, I am very happy to be playing this after a long day. Again, I do apologize that it even took this long for me to get to this, because because I had some other things that needed to be done, and now I'm here, so yeah. I'm thinking next Monday will definitely be a day where we knock out a lot of Fallout New Vegas stuff, because I've got a day off from work, so I'm a little concerned that the game...
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops?
Yes.
Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right.
And this
we
is
just
where I
want to
come
find
in?
out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great
Don't
benefit
blame
to the
'em.
people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
Definitely, that makes sense. That definitely makes
Really?
sense, though, for the followers.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to agree so easily. That's great. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
We're gonna do this quest first because it's very simple. But yeah, so we're gonna go. We are gonna go to the fort, but we're also probably gonna go. But we're not gonna go like directly in. But yeah, next Monday I've taken off of work, so I'm probably gonna end up playing playing some Fallout New Vegas for quite a long stretch of the day, including including potentially playing the DLC, at least one of them, starting them.
Hey, if you've been able to bug Mr. It looks
Yeah.
like we started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it! I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing. But you did your best. I appreciate the help.
What, did he fry the bug? How did he do that then?
Please do not stand in the fountains.
There's our Mark II Securitron. Looking like something out of a grizzled veteran movie. Oh, hey, Volpes. What, you got a limp in your freaking leg? You're taking forever to walk, man. Alright, so this is where things are going to get interesting, because we'll have to walk through Camp Searchlight, or we can walk through Ranger Station Echo to go and take care to get to Cottonwood Cove. But I'm going to go through Camp Searchlight because excuse me. I'm going to go through Camp Searchlight because I have a need to go and... Oh, good God, the screen. But I have an... in order to get one of the other quests kind of continued, I'm going to need to go through here. Now, thankfully, I can walk straight through here for the most part, and it's my companions who I'm worried about. But yeah, so I had a pretty good Monday, all things considered. It's definitely nice to be back in the wasteland. Alright, NCR, ghoul. These are ghoul troopers, feral ghoul troopers. And yes, I know that playing as Veronica kind of makes this way too easy, but I don't really know. We do need these irradiated dog side quests that we can do in Camp Searchlight. One that I'm probably going to end up completing, or at the very least not right away. I'm hoping that the game's like the distance fog. Like once we get out of here, like eventually it'll just go there. Hopefully now the green away. What the hell? Oh, it's a feral ghoul troop. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah. Now what was I gonna say? Another ghoul trooper? Oh, glowing one. I'll take your caps anyways that you had on you for some reason. Oh, now I remember the thing that I was thinking of. You know, it is kind of interesting when Mr. House said about New Vegas, and that what we see is literally just a fraction of, oh, it was nighttime and the green was from the radiation of searchlight. Ah, I see, in the nighttime sky. But it is kind of funny that what Mr. House said, it is true, though, about Vegas. And that's actually one thing that I will admit that I found to be a little bit sad and depressing. I know why. I mean, I do definitely know why deep down the environment is what it is in regards to the game level, or Vegas, I should say, being the size that it is. It's because as is, they probably were stretching and pushing both the consoles and even PCs to their limits at the time with the game level. I mean, having the expansive environments that they did. But it does kind of feel like a bit of a missed opportunity in regards to the fact that the tech wasn't there to actually allow them to make Fallout New Vegas, especially the city of New Vegas, this sprawling neon paradise, the way that they had initially intended. So, yeah. Okay. Oh, hey.
Please, help me.
Are you Anders?
Thank God.
Yeesh. Rough life there, bro. Okay. Now, I could steal from the Legion, by the way, and I could also, like, take these slaves off the cross, but that really doesn't do anything. Hooray! We're in Cottonwood Cove now. One stone's throw away from the Legion. The Legion base. Oh, good lord. Cheery bunch of things, aren't they?
What business have you in Cottonwood Cove, outsider?
You are delayed. Big time.
You wear the mark of Caesar. You must be who Cursor Lucullus is waiting for. You may continue, but be warned. Mark or no, we will not tolerate aggressive action by visitors in the camp.
Uh-huh. Sure. But yay, now we get to see a lot of the Legion in action. But yeah, I do feel like they missed an opportunity due to the limitations in gaming tech at the time in 2010. And that's not to say that Fallout New Vegas is an ugly or, like, restrictive game. It's just that it's quite clear that what they could have done with the game is definitely not as much as it could have been, kind of thing. And that's a bit of a disappointment.
I'll wait.
To me.
Caesar.
Canyon Runner, hey.
I see you bear the mark of... Caesar does not like to be kept waiting. I would find Cursor... He should still be...
Grrr.
That machine looks like a floating eye. I don't like it.
Well, he doesn't really care about you either, to be fair. Alright. So, we could go where we're supposed to go for the main quest, but I'm going to go back to Red Rock Canyon, and I'm going to let Jack and Anders know, or Jack and Diana, rather, know about Anders, because that will allow us to get another quest that gets us into Vault 3, and we can go into Vault 3 with an outfit, and we don't have to kill the fiends that are in the vault, but, which is good for exploring it. Excuse me. So, yeah. Even though it's got nothing to do with Veronica, I should say.
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what. I can give you caps as a thank you or a special recipe Jack cooked up.
I'll take the
Here
caps.
you go, you've earned these. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on runners, and some backlogs have piled up. We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's been after us for a new shipment.
Sure thing,
Great.
Miss Ozzy.
Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan. Come back and see me when you're done.
All right, I'll be your mule. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some side quests and stuff here, and then I am gonna for sure go to Cottonwood Cove and the fort. So fear not, like I didn't just title this like, "Hey, the puzzle pieces to the game and the plot are finally starting to begin to take shape," and then I don't go anywhere near, you know, the actual like main locations. I am going to take advantage of trading.
Hey there.
Trader here. Look in here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. You can sell me ammo. Why does nobody have bobby pins? That's like the one thing I want that I can't buy for reasons, I guess. Oh, he doesn't even have that many caps. F that.
Hey there, friend.
Never mind. And yes, by the way, you do want to do this quest before you do anything else.
Need anything?
If you are, because we could have done Cass's Vengeance quest here, but still. So, yeah.
Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now, before you draw any attention.
Okay, then.
Here are our top stories. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility.
Alright. I mean, some of this stuff might seem like I'm just stalling to, like, getting on the main plot. And to be fair, I'm probably actually leveled up enough to actually beat the game without any issues, but
Hello?
I'm doing these so that I can actually beat the DLCs with less issue, because they're challenging, really.
Seems like you've been making a lot of friends around here.
I try.
Great. Here's your payment.
How's now that Anders is back, how about that work?
Yeah, you did good finding him. Okay, if you want a little work, I think I can find you something.
Sure, what have you
up for
got?
something challenging? I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault 3. Don't
Piece of
get
cake.
cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well, they're outside for a reason. Here's the package. Good luck. Your payment will be waiting when you get back.
And for the record, we can actually kill them after we finish delivering the package here. So, we're going to go to this Poseidon gas station. We're going to suit up with some great con armor, because that will avoid us getting shot when we go into the actual... God damn it. Frickin' hounds. Well, that came out of nowhere. You're somehow still here despite the fact I killed your master, huh? There. Yeah. Jeez, killed Violet, and somehow the dogs still remain. Faction armor. You've equipped faction armor. Faction armor describes you a member of that faction. Members of that faction consider you a friend, while enemies of that faction will attack you on sight. I could look up the guide, but no, I don't need to. Still affect your character. Security personnel will see through your disguise and alert anyone nearby. Which I find absolutely hilarious. It's like, oh yeah, they'll totally see through me. Wait. Like, how will the guards know? Like, are they just like, you know, that damned good? But yeah, so... basically, it's pretty basic stuff. And yeah, I could pull up my guide and have, like, you know... Yeah, I could pull up my guide and have it... Boom, headshot. Really? That didn't work? I thought that killed you. Ah, damn it. Asshole. Son of a bitch. That hurt. Okay. Well, moving forward on another challenge. So what? They booby-trapped this place after I killed Cook? That's just lovely. Like, seriously, what the hell? Ugh. Anyone else? Really? So, armor? Just not cutting through that armor, huh? Veronica, a little help? Thank you. Why the hell are your weapons so much better than mine? You know what? I don't care. We finished them. That's all that matters. But yeah. Yeah, and I forgot this is light armor, so that doesn't do me a lot of good. What weapon do I want to use? So that's the problem, is my gun skills is not very good with a lot of these. So I don't necessarily have, like, the strength or whatever to use, like, a lot of these guns effectively. Let's see. Brahmin meat, pepper, I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, hot pepper. Ooh. Take that. I didn't know, I forgot about that being there. But yeah, I really... Let's see here now. Oh, damn it. I keep thinking the select button is the map. It usually is in a game like this, so... Yeah. Jeez. The hell? Can't be that fucking bad of a shot. Thank you. Jeez. Nice. Thank you. Jeez, I'm gonna be lucky to get to the Vault 3 with this con armor intact. But, yeah. So... trying to think now here, what... Ah! Did I ever tell you there's way too many of you guys around here? And also, what the hell am I doing with a shotgun? That's gonna do jack shit at this range. Hunting shotgun, I forgot I had that. Hunting rifle? Maybe? Eh? Grenade rifle? Yeah, see how you suck on that. I want the 35% chance to hit, please. Damn it! Grr. And yes, now we get karma. And no, I'm not gonna... I could blow up Veronica, but I'm not going to, because that would just be a dickish thing to do. I guess I'll use my laser rifle. See, this is the problem. I put all my proficiencies into non-weapon skills, so fighting the fiends in this, like, hostile territory is basically a death sentence, almost. New Vegas steel. I'd have to check the guide, but I honestly don't think there's anything of real use in there. I do think that this is where I need to go, though, because it's where Vault 3 is. Yeah, it's the east entrance. I mostly just want to get through this to level up, because I know that I can. Ugh. Okay. Yep. Ow! Take that. Yeah, see, this is why... Definitely, it's definitely annoying to not have proficiency with all of my weapons. Even in VATS, I'm not really necessarily gonna do that much damage. Die. Thank you, Veronica. Okay, what can I heal with? That I don't need. I don't need this. Alright, eat. There. Eat some stuff. Food. It's what's for dinner. Okay. I'll definitely get at least one level up. I don't think you guys have anything. Ooh, I can actually use a rat axe, though, so I'll take that, I guess. I'd say they don't have anything, and yet I actually do kind of see something that I could use from them. Yeah, I know. I'll fix that in a second here. Itchy. Okay. Haha! I shot you in the laser in the kneecap. At least that's what I'm gonna say, because it didn't... I don't know where it hit, actually. I'm assuming there's more up ahead, because there's a lot of, like, red pips left. Hooray! Vault 3! I am gonna take these guys out because I don't want to have to worry about, like, with the enhanced sensors, like... Plus, I don't want to have to worry about being unable to fast travel, like, afterwards. Imagine being so doped up that you can't be in, like, the drug den with the rest of your buddies. Haha! Like, that's gotta be demoralizing. Yes, game. I saw what I did. I was really worried there. I was like, and the game crashed. Nope, thankfully not, but I was a little worried there for a second. I was like, no. Oh, wait. Just one more little pip. Clear them out, especially for the good... Oh, God, there's multiple of them. Curse you, Eddie, and your sensors. Damn it. I mean, if Eddie didn't have such enhanced sensors, I probably wouldn't... Like, if I didn't have the enhanced sensor things, I probably wouldn't have cared, because... Because I don't need to do that. There we go. Yeah, like, I don't need to clear these guys out, like, at all. They're just kind of there. But now, I might as well, because, like... I'm not going to get penalized for killing them once I go into the vault. Jeez. Would have been nice to not spray so much. But oh well. There. Now I am satisfied. Here. I'm going to first person mode and show you the Maria here. Check out that bad boy, huh? Huh? Got that from killing Benny last episode. Or last episode stream. Tomato, tomato. It's the same thing. I just wanted to show that off because it's a unique weapon, so I thought it was cool. Alright. Alright. So, now we walk into Vault 3. I'm sorry about that. I knocked my headset mic off. I was just adjusting my head and all of a sudden... Or adjusting my headset and all of a sudden it was like, no! Fell off! So sorry for that. If you heard a thud or a thump, that was what it was. Hey, hey! We still gotta activate the vault door. Gotta love it, right? Alright.
This is what I've been waiting to see. A big bad con bringing in the medicine. How about you toss some psycho my way?
Heh. Where's your boss? He'll want to know you're hitting me up for freebies.
No need. No need. I was just kidding. Motor runners down in the maintenance wing. Straight through the door behind me, down the hall, down the stairs to the right. I was just kidding about tossing me some psycho. So you don't gotta say anything about that. We have a con coming through to see the boss. Don't shoot at him.
Fair enough. And by the way, I do think I can loot the vault without repercussions. Because, well, the fiends don't own anything in this vault either. So, yeah. I am looking for someone. Though, technically speaking.
As long as the cons keep making it, I keep getting high.
And yeah, blood spatter. It's everywhere.
So long as the cons keep making it.
Sorry to cut off your riveting, repetitive dialogue. Well, at least it was said in a different way. Skill book. Yeah, I'm trying my best to not rely on my my New Vegas guide, my official New Vegas game guide, because I just want to treat this like somebody who's playing it for, well, not the first time, because like I said, I played this game so many times, but yeah. Bag. Kind of surprised they didn't bother to raid that, the druggies. But whatever. I'm not going to question that. Alright. And I think I want to use Radaway. Oh yeah, I definitely want to use Radaway. I said Radaway, not Rad-X. Whoops. Ah, well. And I'm mostly just, I've mostly just turned the light, my Pip-Boy light on to avoid, well, I don't know who I won't want to fight. You two guys, right away. But I'm mostly just turning on the Pip-Boy light so you guys can see. Because for whatever reason, the light is like able to make, I don't know if it's something with the 360 or this 360 on the Xbox copy or what, but having a hard time seeing some of these things. So yeah, or having a hard time seeing the characters without like red eyes for some reason. It's weird. Ugh. As much as I love the Fallout franchise, I never, ever really enjoyed the hacking minigame. This was like a real big annoyance that requires little skill and mostly luck. This one doesn't seem to have any real opportunities. I hope this... Okay. Okay. I wish you could go up once you've actually like found, to remind yourself like what you've actually like eliminated as an incorrect answer. Again, just something that this game doesn't really do with the hacking, unfortunately. Yay! And I'm not gonna use it. Even though I don't necessarily have as many bobby pins as I'd like to spare if I screw up on a couple locks. Oh. Well, somebody here brought a dino, had a dino toy and a teddy bear at some point. That's nice. Bad dad, I can't read. Oh. Yeah. Aww. And yes, we can actually sleep in this vault if we actually really wanted to. Somebody was a big Nuka-Cola fan. Ooh, Shiny Spec Ops. That's that's a skill book that you actually is a permanent increase. So yay! That actually gives me a increase to stealth. Or sneak, rather. Real reason why I am in the vault's quarters, by the way, has nothing to do with the quest. I am looking for vault suits for a unmarked side quest in Vault 21, which I showcased. If I didn't showcase it in the last... I showcased it in the last stream, and I think I might have also showcased it, or it was the previous stream before that one. I can't remember, so... But yeah, so... Vault 3 is definitely a place to get a lot of vault suits, obviously. And it's a lot less tedious or unsavory as, say, picking them off maybe a corpse or something like that of dead vault dwellers. Plus, you get to see Vault 3 in all of its splendor. I'm sure some of you might be wondering, like, what was Vault 3's experiment, because Vault-Tec is known for their heinous experiments. This one is actually a control vault that wanted to open up and become, active in the wasteland. It just didn't until, but unfortunately, the people that they opened the door to, well, were the fiends. So... yeah. That happened. Okay. Alright. Overseer's Terminal. Hard! Alright. And welcome, viewer. And that figures. Let's see, is there something to replenish my tries here? Or do I have to redo? I think I'll have to redo the whole thing here, unfortunately. Ah, damn it. And nope. Nope, too risky. I'll get locked out otherwise. Yeah. Oh. Again, the thing that it's funny. Like, I like the idea of the hacking mini game. It's just that the fact that you basically are guessing, like, for the most part, it's really just trial and error to try and figure out, okay, what password could work. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it, unfortunately, and that's kind of why it sucks. But I mean, I guess it is what it is. I guess I was also just a little annoyed that the computer had to reinitialize. No! Damn it. And now you know why I try all of the stuff first, because now I can't use that again. Damn it. There's lore on here, so I want maybe to show it to you guys, but wow. Just no. I don't even... Wow. Lined up so that I couldn't even have a match if I wanted it. Okay, come on. Now I'm just really mad. Well, not really mad, but it's like, just like, what the hell, game? Come on now. Okay, that helps a little. Not really, but we'll say it helps. You gonna give me an allowance replenish here? No? I'm gonna have to redo it again? We're gonna have to reset the computer again? Yep. And some of those passwords, of course, appeal over and over again, and they're all randomized, by the way. I can't just look at my guide and, like, have the password, unfortunately. Believe me, I would love nothing more than to just say, screw it, I'm pulling out my guide and get it done, but no, that's not how that works, unfortunately. I want the experience and lore, damn it. Why is that so hard? Why is that so much to ask, game? Ugh. Yay! I can work with that. Yay! Finally! True gameplay, folks. Welcome, Overseer. Happy birthday. George. Hi, Janet. How's your school year going so far? I've heard good things from your teachers. They'll say, your birthday is tomorrow. Sweet 16 at last. Can you believe it? Wow. Seems like yesterday my sister told me she was going to have a little girl. Aww. I could talk to some folks about getting the dining. And I'll... Aw, that's nice. We've been friends for a while. Please don't take my candidacy of overseer seriously or personally. I can keep our friends and family safe. I'm going to do whatever I can. Exposing us to the world outside slow and keeping to ourselves outside of what we need. There could be horrific mutants or strange wandering vagabonds and murderous gangs. Let's be smart about this, Mike. And that's to be fair, that's exactly what what happened. Like the vault definitely was safer when it was closed. Hey, Wedge. Yeah, day was pretty good. Just doing my usual Fallout thing. It was a little annoying because of some stuff at the house here with not like family troubles, just like I had to go out and do laundry at a laundromat because of things. But weapon lockers, George. I'm not sure what Michael's planning, but I suggest to leave all those weapons in the 2 submerged storerooms. I'm going to see if I can unlock the storage rooms manually, because that grants me more XP. But yeah, no, I mean, my day was fine. You know, it was a standard Monday at work for me personally. I've got paid time off to use, so next Monday I'm taking off, and I'll be doing a much longer, probably all-day stream of Fallout New Vegas. I know not everybody can watch an all-day stream, but, you know, that's what I'll be doing next Monday. So, yeah. And hopefully making a lot of progress in the plot, maybe starting a DLC next week. But, yeah, no, I mean, life's been fine. Hope your Monday was good as well. Let's see. I'm doing this again for the XP. I don't really need to do this because I've already unlocked the door. No. Want that XP. So, yeah. Come on. But yeah, we are just getting into the main plot stuff now for New Vegas. Like, we just finished off Matthew Perry's character Benny, who shot us in the head and left us for dead at the very beginning of the game, and we got the platinum chip to Mr. House and upgraded his Securitrons, and now we were summoned to go to the fort to meet with Kaiser or Caesar and hope that he does not kill us while also doing some stuff for Mr. House that he wouldn't bother to tell us about. Okay. Damn it. That sounds lovely. Is this a vanilla run-through? No, I will be doing the DLC. I don't have mods because I'm playing this on the 360. In fact, I'm really a console gamer at heart. Not only am I, in part because I've always just kind of preferred a controller and a console, but at the same time, the laptop that I have is, it's quite simply just a work laptop for me for the most part. I don't like use it for gaming purposes too much. So, yeah. Mostly just trying to get some vault suits here for the vault side quest. I could kill that if I actually had a certain perk. Yay! Okay. Probably gonna have to drop something or whatnot though to avoid being encumbered, over encumbered. Uh-oh, this guy OD'd. Because I didn't kill him. But yeah, this is a vanilla run-through. I've beaten this game like... Geez, like, I don't even want to know how many times... Or, I don't even remember how many times I've beaten this game. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah, it's going to be a vanilla run-through. Or it's a vanilla run... Or, not a vanilla run-through. It's, going to be playing the DLC... And, so, yeah. trying to think of what I want to drop. Because I'm trying to think of what I don't use. Oh, duh! Companions.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
No, not really, but I do find it kind of funny that you have just random-ass pork and beans on you as your, like, as, like, your thing. But yeah, I've beaten this game a lot of times. I'm gonna get to the point eventually. And, I am looking forward to beating it again. I've done, every single, character, or type of, ending in this game in terms of, like, run-throughs. So, in terms of, like, you know, what run-through I'm going through this game, I think I'm going to do the Mr. House ending. But I have beaten this game on all of the other, or with all of the other types of characters and stuff. So, yeah. All the types of, the various character endings, I should say. So, yeah. And hello, other viewer. Thank you for joining us. Just having to do some inventory management. Riveting gameplay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've got this crap that I really grabbed for no real reason. And that actually, I forgot, doesn't actually take too much out of my... see, the problem is I don't want to give... I don't want to give her, like, new clothes to change her outfit, Veronica's outfit. So I'm trying to just get rid of junk that I don't need for her to hold. And I don't want her to use weapons that she doesn't, like, she's not comfortable with. Alright. I'll give her the laser rifle. Buy me some inventory space until I can get through this quest and also drop off the suits, the vault suits. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I've probably beaten this game, like, nearly a dozen times. It's one of my favorites of all time, and I never get tired of it. Even though, like I said, I've seen all 4 major faction endings and, like, had, like, a couple variations to said faction endings. So... yeah, I don't know why, but I don't really complain about that too much, obviously. See, the problem is I don't want to repair those jumpsuits because I don't know if that actually changes anything. I'm not really reading the lore here because I don't want to slow the gameplay down too much. More than I have to. More suits.
More tough security.
Oh, hey there.
Now we really gotta stay the fuck out of the strip.
Tch, like they let you into the strip to begin with, junkie. Yeah, you're right. She won't use them if she has ammo for them. That's true. I mean, I do remember that. I'm not, it's not, like I said, my first rodeo with that, so... Wait. What the hell? Who the hell is this guy?
Prim is gonna be much tougher to push around with that new sheriff down there.
I was just curious, because that was a named fiend, and I was like, wait a minute. What the heck are you, named fiend, doing here? But yeah, no, I do remember that now that you mention it. It's like, I barely ever give, like, my companions anything to carry. That's another reason why I'd forgotten it. So, yeah. But mostly because Veronica's just so OP with her power fist, it's like, why the hell would I bother giving her anything else? I think we're almost done looting the residential area, so we got a mission for the Great Khans to drop a package off the motor runner. And unfortunately, at least for me, I do not have the rebreather to make that segment with the weapons locker much easier. So I might at one point have to come back here to do so. Oh geez, you got a stash. It's mine now. Thank goodness that this doesn't count as stealing. Somehow. I mean, yeah, they're drug junkies and you can, you know, gain karma for wiping them out, so I suppose that is why, but my character's, I wouldn't say it's straight edge, but I don't really use, like, the drugs to help my character, like, with stat boosts ever, so it's one of those things where it's like, it's cool that it's there, but I never used them, so.
You're a flying robot?
We're almost there. Yeah, you said that already.
Fucked up.
Okay, alright. Can't be that many more rooms here. Hope there's not. I don't have that much inventory space. I'm gonna have to give some stuff away, or gonna have to pass some stuff off to Eddie because I know that they won't wear, obviously, or you can't put a robot in a vault jumpsuit or any clothes for that matter. Well, yeah, and that's kind of the thing. It's like, don't get me wrong. If you want, like, a character that's, like, able to go into any fight, but at the same time is like a damage buff, like a damage sponge, I totally get why chems are, like, a vital thing. But I never felt the need to do that because, like, it just didn't seem to make sense. Yeah. Well, that might actually be more than enough to actually complete the unmarked quest for Sarah Weintraub. I could open the door there, but I'm actually not going to kill the fiends now. I'll kill them later. Kind of thing, because I just don't really need to. It's like, you know, get in, I'll get out, get my XP, and then come back at a later time. I won't say that Fallout New Vegas is a game that requires a guide for you to beat it, by the way, either, but I do have the official strategy guide, and I've had it pretty much since the game launched. I've used it a couple of times during this playthrough, as well as just in general, because it is helpful, but I don't need to rely on it as a crutch. I played it that many times. I don't know if that's good or bad, because the other time, and again, the chem fiends couldn't pick this door. That explains why the hell they didn't open it and get the drugs inside. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to read what that was. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, the only thing that actually kind of stops me and almost made me grab my guide again in this playthrough has been what I felt was like game glitches. So I don't know if that's, you know, just me having memorization, very good memory. Well, I've got plenty of it, but you'll get none. Or I don't know. I could be wrong. So
I gotta go find something to take the edge off.
mostly just taking the drugs so that I can sell them. Well, I don't want a Nuka-Cola bottle, so I will drop that. That's one thing I also don't do very much of in this game is craft, even when the opportunity presents itself.
Later. Prim is gonna be much tougher to push around.
Yeah, shut up. I'm being very meticulous, I admit. Just making sure that I got everything, because I don't know if I'll ever come back here. Because not really any main quests tied to this particular place.
More tough Securitrons?
You'd be
Yeah, do it for the XP, pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much it. I will say that one of my favorite parts, as much as I prefer this game, like, out of all the others in the franchise, I will say that one thing both Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 did very well was their vaults. Like, the vaults in those games are very interesting. I mean, Vault 11 in this game is has, like, probably the most devious of the experiments by Vault Tech, but for the most part, I would say that the vaults in this game are just kind of okay. Like, they're not really, like, they're not, like, bad or anything. It's just like, eh. You don't really need to, you don't really need to worry so much about... I found the secret Nuka-Cola storage. I'll be drinking and getting some caps from that. So, yeah. Hey, look. I've got balls. I know, terrible joke. Alright, let's see. Yeah, shut up. God. Stupid, repeated dialogue.
More tough Securitrons?
And in case you're wondering why I'm not having the music for Fallout, like New Vegas, like the Fallout radio, I have had issues where my streams have actually gotten muted, I assume because of the copyright music, so... I know the regular... Well, hello to you, too. I know that the ambient sounds of Fallout New Vegas and Fallout games in general are not as good as, like, the actual soundtrack, but I don't want to have, like, the VODs get muted, because they already get copyright claimed on YouTube when I export them, so... If I can, you know, not have to worry about that right away, that would be, you know, nice.
Are the cons going to keep selling us shit if they join the Legion? Bye.
No, because they probably won't join the Legion in this playthrough. And... I'm only in first-person mode just to make sure that I can see, because sometimes that happens with items.
Prim is going to be much tougher to push around with that new sheriff.
Shut up! Hello, viewer. Alright. Almost done. Almost place out. Then we just bip-bop over to Motor Runner, and after that, we get the heck out. Well, this would be a great place for food if I was doing a hardcore mode playthrough. That's the one thing I haven't done when playing this game, by the way. I haven't beaten the game on hardcore mode. I know, as many times as I've beaten the game, that might be hard to believe, but I just, like, never really cared enough about, like, oh, I've got to craft this and survival that. It's like, whatever, I don't really need to do that. Nor do I really want to.
Hey.
I mean, yeah, it's fun sometimes, but... I really would just like to, you know, have food be a health recovery item at best. Yeah, exactly. Yes, the Gary Vault in Fallout 3, that was awesome. I just like the fact that in Fallout both 3 and to a certain extent 4, you actually have like a like a mostly functional vault with like, you know, I mean, obviously the other ones got like, you know, like cryogenics that you start off in, but it's mostly functional, so it's not like, oh wow, they're you know, really sticking it to us kind of thing. You don't find out until later what they've done, but kind of thing. But yeah, I do have to actually replay Fallout 4 and side with one of the other factions, because I completed it siding with the Brotherhood of Steel. But yeah, no, the one that you mentioned with the Gary vault, that was definitely a good one. I'm trying to remember now. What was the other one that I really liked? Ah, damn it, there's so many of them. And that should eliminate every one of the... Should only be 4 answers now? I think there should only be 4 answers now, so... Oh, nope. Now I can't possibly fail. Haha! Yeah, having the Vault 13 canteen, which is part of the DLC for this game, or is DLC for this game, yeah, having that is a godsend, I would imagine, for hardcore mode, so you don't have to worry about water. Damn it. But beyond that, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess it will give you a reason to, like, collect booze and, like, actually, you know, drink Sunset Sarsaparilla and Nuka-Cola and all that stuff without having to... all that other noise. But, Okay. And... no. But then again, I also remember, people saying, you know, like how annoying it was that, you know, like everything weighs you down, including your bullets, and so it's either you play like a melee focused character, or if you don't want to go like a full, or if you want to go a full strength route, or you just flat out do something else, you know, with your character build. Okay. Alright. Well, I hear his dog's barking, so we're obviously in the right place. Ah, another door you can't. Another set of doors you can't open. Allow me there, Slick. Not that you'll do anything, but I got this. Eventually. There. Haha! Almost a new level. Yep. That's true. You know, when you actually, like, you know, pick, you know, a loadout like that, I personally try to use, like, as many of the guns as I can, so I do stockpile ammunition, because I find that, when it comes to the iron sight aiming, I'm a crap shot, and I try not to over-rely on VATS, because I feel like you can over-rely on VATS in this game. Even more so than in, say, like, the other Fallout games. So I try not to do it, because otherwise, especially for a playthrough like this, I just don't want, like, okay, every time I get into combat, I'm clicking down the VATS sight and be like, ugh, that would just get annoying, I think. Alright, that's it. Yeah, no, we're not gonna kill him. We're just gonna give him his druggies.
I wasn't expecting a resupply so soon. Does she have anything from Red Rock Canyon to sell me?
Can you tell me what happened to the residents here? As if we don't already know.
I guess it isn't a secret. Yeah, the residents of the vault are all dead. We killed them. Funny thing is, they just let us in. We didn't have to force the doors or anything.
Those poor fools. Why'd you fiends move into the vault?
We needed someplace to put down roots. I was having trouble keeping my people out of Westside.
What's going on in Westside?
I try to keep my people out of Westside. Apart from trying to stay on good terms with the cons to do business there. There's mean son of a bitch. That fucking mutant is more trouble to kill than to avoid. Having some place for my people to sleep reduces the chances of drifting into Westside.
Well, you may be drug, you may be drug
About
fiends.
goddamn time. Tell the cons that they can't keep a steady supply. We'll find someone who can.
That's gratitude for you. That's gratitude for you. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. It just occurred to me, why the hell is he not in the overseer's office? I mean, I guess they couldn't get the door open, but really? Is the basement that cozy? It also occurs to me that when we saw that cage earlier, the fiends had to have brought that in. That's not pleasant.
Got any jet?
No, shut up. Not for you anyways. Yeah. Alright. Take this off before we get completely perforated. Alright. Yeah, no. Red Rock Drug Lab. Yeah, I definitely need to buy better. Need me better armor. Damn it. Congestion's catching up to me a little with the weather and whatnot. What time is it? Oh. I suppose up all night, sleep all day.
Did you make that delivery yet?
Yep.
And you didn't even get skinned alive. I'm impressed. Here's your payment.
Nice. Any new jobs for me?
Not right at the moment, but you could talk to Jack. He's always looking for new recipes.
Okay.
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that? That's
okay.
touching, but it would take away from our bottom line. I'll have to pass.
Oh. Curse my lack of barter skills.
Bye.
Level up. Alright. Speech 100. Something I just always do when I play these games is go speech 100. Alright, energy weapons. What should we do? There. Now it's getting down to the nitty-gritty where I can spend my points a little more diversity, because the main skills that I usually max out are coming due. And I max out said skills for the sake of exploration, so there's that. Alright, let's see here now. What was I trying to think? Or what was I trying to do again? Which one? Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna go to the Strip North Gate so that I could turn in those jumpsuits. Yeah, turn in those jumpsuits, and then after that, I will... yeah, after turning those jumpsuits, I think I'll go back to the fort. I have completed all the quests, by the way, at Gamora, so, in case you're wondering, that is in one of the VODs. In fact, that was part of what we did last time I streamed Fallout New Vegas, was completing the stuff at Gamora. Hey, here's a cutscene. Oh my. Hello, ladies.
Kiss my sweet Republic ass.
Get out. The fountain is for wishes, ladies.
Who wants to
But they are wishing.
Water's fine.
Please remove your bra from the bottom of the fountain.
Ah!
And gather your clothes and belongings. Ladies.
Why are the
please
Mark
disperse.
1 security guys here?
Come on, big man. Roll up in here.
All right, ladies. Show's over. All right, girls.
Boo!
Uh-oh!
Wanna dance?
It's
Come
the
on.
law, girls. Are you going
Okay.
to spank us? I so love handcuffs.
TMI,
Hello,
ladies.
Sparky.
All right, enough fun for
The
tonight.
fountain is a restricted area.
Yep. Well, that was
Always
awkward,
a pleasure.
but fun. Yep, that was awkward, but fun. And they go to the casino. Arr. That was still so weird. It's just the little things like that. Wonder if those Securitrons though were glitched, because all the other ones are like Mark IIs. This one, but those guys were Mark 1s. I don't know. I don't know at this point. Alright. Eddie! Yeah, I know. Really?
Good to see you again.
Ha ha ha! Get it? It's a mob reference.
You too? That's... All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your vault suits right now?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
that makes me so happy. You are too much.
510.
Well,
Hey.
if it is...
Okay, so I still have to... Okay, so I still have to get more. Damn it. Also, she did not take the vault utility jumpsuits. I actually forgot that that she doesn't actually take those. I forgot, so that was on me. I do like, though, that she doesn't just simply take the Vault 21 jumpsuit that you have, which, you know, I guess in a lot of ways is kind of funny in its own right. Let's see here now. But yeah, we're gonna go... Where am I? To the fort, or to Cottonwood Cove here. I was actually waiting on that cutscene because it technically is supposed to happen, but I thought it had glitched. Again, this game does have its fair share of glitches regardless of what platform you play it on. I would say that Bethesda does a better job, but I mean, well, Bethesda technically published the game, so yeah, they're not quite off the hook. At least Obsidian did pretty good with the Outer Worlds, though, I can say. Let's talk to this big dude if he'll even have us.
A profligate bearing the mark of Caesar. What is the world coming to? Cursor Lucullus is waiting for you with the...
How will I reach fortification? That's some armor you're wearing.
As much
Does
as
Legion
the
see much
profligate's
action?
cowardice will allow, They haven't found the balls to attack us here, but we catch them out on patrols. With 2 Contubernia at my command, I've killed and captured 4 times my numbers.
Will you pay a bounty on for any NCR
The
troops
killing
I
of
kill?
profligates should never go unrewarded. I'll pay you a small sum per tag.
I have dog tags to turn in.
How many? Killing
1.
one profligate is the work of a child. Was there
That's all
something...
for now. Let's see. How many dog tags to get your helmet? Yeah, no.
It is
That's
the
some armor
armor
you're
of a
wearing.
Centurion. You have the rare honor of beholding it unspattered by the blood of my inferiors.
You must be
Of
the one in
course
charge
I am, you
here.
fool. I am a Centurion. When Wulpes and Kulta drove the NCR from Searchlight by clever means, Caesar himself ordered me to set up this camp and harass the profligates. It's a modest presence, a single finger of the Legion reaching across the river's narrows. But with me here, it has an iron knuckle.
How do I reach
Cursor
Fortification
Lucullus
Hill?
is waiting for you at the docks. He'll take you to Caesar. Wale.
Goodbye. Nice. Alright. Yes, we will meet... We will definitely meet Caesar, by the way. We could go into these buildings in Cottonwood Cove, but not really necessary. Because we'd technically, for whatever reason, be stealing, which is annoying. Although, we can unlock this place for the experience, so might as well. It is a pretty cool mess hall, though. But yeah, we'd be stealing anything. Now, granted, of course, they can't see us, so how would they know? But, eh.
Awe, are you ready to head upriver?
Who are you?
I am Cursor Lucullus, and my orders are to escort you to the Legion's camp at Fortification Hill. Are you ready to go?
What will happen at the fort?
You'll be meeting face to face with the mighty Caesar himself, founder of the Legion, conqueror of 86 tribes. To my knowledge, this is the first time Caesar has ever summoned one of the dissolute to see him. Not even tribal chieftains receive this honor.
Who are you calling dissolute?
All who are not Legion are dissolute. They live in squalor, unrestrained by morality, lacking moderation, temper, and self-control. Their very existence is a blight on the common good. Even worse are the profligates, the subtype of dissolute one finds this side of the river. They hold themselves to be civilized, when in fact they are corrupt and self-interested. The truth will be made clear to them soon enough.
What have I done to
You'd
earn
know
this
better
honor?
than I would, but you must be remarkable for Caesar to take such an interest.
I am ready to travel
The
with
trip will take a few hours.
Yep.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must disarm and relinquish all banned items. This order also extends to the platinum chip you carry. For now.
What is considered a banned item?
Alcohol and all chems, including stims and other addictive items.
I have to bring them along. A congenial heart defect. No, fine. No, I'm just gonna. I agree to disarm.
Your belongings will.
What's up? It's a free wasteland.
God, I love Veronica. She's my favorite companion. Doesn't help, or doesn't hurt that she's voiced by the awesome Felicia Day.
Our way, true to Caesar.
So you're the visitor I've heard some of the legionaries talking about. If you're in the mood to trade, just say the word. Have a look.
I love how he's got, you know, some basic stuff, but Like, he's got weapon mods, but he doesn't have, like, obviously weapons, which I just find kind of funny. But he doesn't really have anything for, excuse me, that I want. Yep, see ya. He doesn't have a quest, so I don't care. Should be. Just gonna wait so that we get sunlight on our side, because I think the lighting in this game is conspiring against me. A little bit.
Hey.
All right. Nice mohawk, bro. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Let's
True
see
to Kaiser.
Yeah, we gotta speak to him first. Sorry, I bumped the mic. Itching my nose. Although, because I actually destroyed his thing with the Omerta family, I am
You must
kind
enter Kaisar's tent alone. Anyone else?
Well, of course.
You must enter Kaisar's...
Oh, okay. What?
Should have brought something to read.
Why did I have to tell them to wait? That's annoying. But yeah, I mean, since I inadvertently killed the Omertas, the big bosses, I wonder if he's gonna say anything.
You're the courier who caused so much trouble for my legion, and yet you dare come before me. All the bribes I sent to the Omertas ended up buying me nothing. So tell me this, because I really want to know. I am feared with good reason. But you, of all people, dare to come here and stand before me, the mighty Kaisar.
Yep, Eddie is a great companion. Like I said, the enhanced sensors perk can be a little annoying if you just want to play the game a little bit, but yeah. You guarantee my safety. I had to see the mighty Kaisar with my own eyes.
Maybe I should have you struck blind so my face is the last sight you ever behold. Look, you do know why I wanted to meet you, right? A man nearly kills you, so you track him across the breadth of the Mojave. You arrive on the strip and waltz into the Lucky 38 like someone left you a key under the doormat. You assassinate the head of the chairman in his own casino and get away with it. Then something happens to Mr. House's robot, some kind of military upgrade. When you set your mind to something, you get results. I like that. The question is, are you ready to get started?
Let's see here now. Let's see. How do you know so much about me?
I have eyes and ears everywhere. It behooves me not to invade the West blind and deaf. It hasn't been hard to track your progress. It's not as though you've been keeping a low profile. The time is fast approaching when my legion will assault the Great Dam and invade the West. Before that happens, I want Mr. House knocked out of the game. A quick 1-2 punch, with you doing the punching.
Well, not this time. I'm going to be doing a Mr. House run. But I am going to avoid killing Kaisar directly. Although I'm sure I'll have to eventually. Yeah. It's a difficult fight, though. I mean, you almost have to go, like, for the Legion playthrough up to a certain point in order to kill him. Without, you know, like, basically going through, like, having to run through every single one of them.
Down the hill, at the west edge of camp, is an old building. It was here when the fort was taken in 2277. Inside the building is a hatch. And inside that hatch are 2 steel doors that bear the sigil of the Lucky 38 casino. Now that same sigil is on the platinum chip you were carrying. Isn't that interesting? Even more interesting, there's a slot about the same size as the chip on the console that opens the hatch. So you know what I think? I think the platinum chip opens those doors. Doors that can't be pried open, or drilled open, or blasted open. Because all that, I tried.
And once I'm inside,
I want you to destroy whatever you find in there. And then I want you to tell me about it. So go to the building and take this fucking platinum chip with you. My legionaries will meet you there, with your weapons and equipment. Goodbye.
oh boy.
I suspect you'll be a valuable asset to the Legion. Assuming you're really on our side, of course.
Ah, Volpe.
There's a gambler, Martina Grosbeck, who has a knack for learning other people's secrets and passing that information along.
Goody, a side quest. We'll do that and get on the Legion's good side a little bit before we actually blow things up.
Of Martina's frequent visits to their casino. Soon they'll pay her a visit of their own. Good. Martina frequents the Vault 21 gift shop on the Strip. Hurry along, and she still may be in one piece by the time you get there.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
Yeah, like I said, I've obviously done, you know, you have to kind of kill Kaiser in several points, but it is a pain.
Oh.
No, I didn't want to. There. Okay. No. Wanna. Okay. Grr. Okay, so I take it I can't. Maybe I do have to complete this quest before I can leave. Because I don't wanna. But I don't wanna piss off the Legion, so. We'll see. If I can't leave, then I will simply. Graphics. I mean, yeah, I gotta do the thing for Kaiser first. Makes sense though, because like, you can't just simply like get out. Like, why would you? Why the hell would that be the case? That just makes no sense. But so yeah, that's right, Anthony. Howitzer. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot the firing mechanism. Something you can do to give the Legion a little bit of a chance. I will say this, if it wasn't for the sheer numbers, like, it wouldn't even be a close fight between the Legion and NCR. I mean, yeah, they've got like a lot of bodies that they could throw technically at them, but it's like they don't use guns a whole lot, and they don't use explosives. So
Kaiser,
how the hell would you?
Your weapons to be returned. Kaiser.
All right. Oh, sorry, Veronica blocked your way, dude.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
Oh, right here. Duh. It'd be kind of cool if you could actually see the platinum chip going into the slot there, but you kind of can't. Into the Securitron vault. Uh-oh, rads. Hey, Mr. House, just 1 second, bro. House always wins. And I want to... Yeah. Yeah,
I see you reached your destination safely. Shall we get to work?
Why did you send me here? Why, Caesar wants me to destroy this place, and that's supposed to be a revelation. Yeah, he even says as much. What is this place? Why
As
did you
you
send me
know,
here?
the Platinum chip upgrades my Securitron's operating software. Well, there's an army of them here. The Securitrons policing the strip are a fraction of the total number manufactured. The rest I stored here. I need you to manually upload the data from the chip to the facility's primary computer.
Also, how the hell then are
There's
they
a
going to get
terminal
out
at the
without
other end
Caesar
of this
noticing?
facility. There's
That's
a
what I want to
complication.
know.
While I can broadcast to this screen, I can't control any of the facility's systems. That means I can't deactivate its security bots, most of which appear to be active according to the status board I'm looking at.
Oh no. That's a shame. Well, that's not a problem. Not a problem.
Good. I won't hold you up any longer.
Vault status terminal. Okay, now... Oh, crap. I forgot. I do not have my weapons equipped. Perhaps that was the most important part. Let's see. Pulse mine, I don't think that will actually do anything either. Okay, let's turn... Yeah, we're gonna... Won't have to fight our way completely out of this, I don't think. Yeah, we won't have to fight our way completely through this. Just a little bit. Okay. Oh, whoops. No, empty. Alright. I do know for a fact that I can't turn off everything. But I don't think I have to, so there's that too. And yes, this is one that I will be doing until I complete it, these two, because it's not impossible, but it is definitely not easy to do this particular mission with all the security systems enabled. We should talk about pre-war pieces of junk failing when you need it to work the most, am I right? Is there anything else I can... Any other ones? No, I think that's it. Caligula. Well, that's very fitting. Cancel security alert. Good. Alright. Protectron. Protective and protection. Really? Ugh. Okay. I think that's it. No help for me on this one. Damn it. Alright, come on now. Toothbrush? Yeah, I'm not surprised that got no hits. Like, who would put toothbrush as the password for a security bunker? That would not be smart. At least I got that. They're not being generous with the dud removal here on this one. Well, I spoke too soon. I spoke a little prematurely, it looks like. Okay. The unfortunate thing is it didn't eliminate stuff that I had already tried. Damn it. Come on. Might have to reset again. And yeah, I have to reset again. Damn it. At this point, it's not even for XP, it's just to make sure that it's there, or that I get it done, rather. To make it easier on myself. Okay, at least that worked. Yeah, sometimes the hard mode gives you a decent amount of, like, removals, and sometimes it doesn't give you any at all. It seems. Okay. That should clear the playing field to at least make it so I have a shot. No. No. Damn it! Thank you very much, Wedge, for watching. Have a good night. The honor was all mine to have even ya alt-tabbing me for just a little while. Much appreciated. Damn it. Excuse me. Frack. I want to at least finish this quest before I call it a stream. No, it's a shorter stream, but that's only because I started a little later than I usually do. Which is odd considering that I had intended to start, you know, much earlier and go much later today than usual. Oh well. Life finds a way to make things a little more annoying. At least it removed one that I had used or hadn't used yet. Okay, I guess that's all the help I'm gonna get. Come on! I hate these. God, this is so much guesswork. Like, there's no rhyme or rhythm to this. Oh my god. I don't even want to know how many tries that was. Somebody can probably tell me later on, but oh, I don't even want to know how many tries that took. All right. So now we can just move forward. There's nothing impeding us. The Protectrons are friendly. Turrets deactivated. And I don't think there's a sentry bot because the sentry bot won't come online. This is what we'd have to do if we wanted to destroy it for Kaiser, but we're not going to. It's actually pretty easy once you actually, like, you know what you're doing, or once you actually get there. But yeah. Door's permanently jammed. Uh-huh. Report back to Mr. House for further instruction. The real thing is, of course, to report back to Kaiser. I do, by the way, believe that you can technically use the upgrades by also destroying the fort, but also destroy the bunker. So there's that, I guess.
Your work here is done. Return. You have a very bright future ahead of you. Thanks to your actions today, so does the rest of mankind.
Well, I don't like to pat myself on the back, but there you go. And they're gonna take
You've
the
carried
weapons.
out Kaiser's will.
Here you go. Of course. Need better armor. And he's none the wiser.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
Kaiser is none the wiser. So if we do, I mean, we're almost at the point of no return in terms of locking in the faction, but until I think we talk to Mr. House again, we're actually secure. Oh, God damn it, this again.
Should have brought something to...
It is kind of awkward, though, how, like, you don't have to tell them to wait at Mr. House and Lucky 38, but you do have to tell him to wait to go into Kaisar's tent. It's actually really annoying.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. Let's press on, shall we? As I was telling you before, I want Mr. House out of the picture. You have an interest in his death, too. If he knows that you destroyed his gadgets beneath the fort, he will strike back. You know where to find him. How he dies, I leave up to you.
I will eliminate Mr. House for you. I have some questions to ask.
What did you want to know?
Are your bodyguards special in any way?
My Praetorians embody the martial ideals of my legion. Each one of them has done enough conquering and killing to deserve the rank of Centurion. Instead, I invited them to join my guard. So the invitee chooses whichever current guard he thinks is weakest and challenges him. The fight is to the death. It keeps them from getting complacent.
How long has Lucius been the head of your Praetorians?
Lucius has been the head of my guard for 5 years now. He was a subordinate guard for 8 before that. No invitee has dared to challenge him yet. Maybe it's an issue of respect. He is getting on in years. What else?
Let's talk about something else. Tell me about Volte Pays and Colta.
Vulpes is the best of my Frumentari. A remarkable individual from an unremarkable tribe south of the Utah. He was brought into the Legion as a boy, survived training, fought well enough as a legionary to be promoted to the rank of Decanus. Then in battle against an unimportant tribe, he broke ranks and led his contubernium through a hole in their defenses to capture its chieftain. Well, his Centurion wanted him crucified for disobedience, so I made him a Frumentari.
What do the Frumentari do?
Whatever I require. Infiltration, assassination, dramatic atrocities to break the spirit of the enemy, etc. They're mentally flexible. They operate behind enemy lines for extended periods, imitating the enemy's customs without becoming sullied. In all these things, Vulpes is a master.
I've heard rumors about your legate, Lanius.
Lanius
What's his
is the
story?
greatest of my battlefield commanders. Some might call him a great man, but I'm not sure he qualifies. Once, he was the greatest warrior of the Hydebarks, a tribe of the Arizona. Maniacal in battle. Sometimes he'd ambush Legion patrols by himself. When after several months we found and surrounded the Hydebarks camp, their chieftain raised a banner of surrender. The warrior, who was not yet Linnaeus, went insane with rage. He struck down his chieftain and attacked his own tribe.
What happened?
He killed 15 before they brought him down. He didn't die, obviously. I had him tended to. He was maimed, most of his face torn off. It was days before he regained consciousness. When he did, I went to his bedside and showed him the helmet I'd had forged to cover his face. I said he could have it if he'd fight for me. He accepted, on condition that he be allowed to kill the surviving males of his tribe. I said, make it the adult males, and you have a deal.
What a real winner. Savage in
Linnaeus
general.
is savage. Savagely loyal, too, but only to me. He has no love for my legion. But this has its uses. He has no attachment to his men, no compunction about battlefield losses. All he cares about is destroying the enemy. When another legatus or a centurion fails to achieve results, I send Linnaeus to make things right. His first step is to beat the failed commander to death in front of his assembled troops. Then he orders the ritual of decimatio.
What is decimatio?
It means decimation. But in ancient Rome, the word had a very specific meaning. A punishment for cowardice. The legionaries are lined up in ranks. Every 10th man steps forward and is beaten to death by his brothers. It instills a certain robust obedience.
Will Linnaeus
Yes.
lead it?
This time my legionaries will be more frightened of the commander behind them than the enemy before them. There will be no failure this time, no retreat, no years of gathering slaves and resources for another assault. With Linnaeus to drive the Legion forward, the dam will be taken. It will be our bridgehead across the Colorado.
Why did the Legion lose the first battle?
It's not going to happen again. That's all I have to say about it.
I heard the commander of the first battle called the Burn
And I've
Man.
heard it's a bad idea to tempt the wrath of Caesar. Change the subject. What else did you...
What do you think of the NCR?
Do you want my opinion as a former citizen or future conqueror? Actually, my opinion's the same either way. As a young man, I was taught to venerate President Tandy of Shady Sands, the founding mother of the new California Republic. Did you know her presidency lasted 52 years? And that her father, Aradesh, was the Republic's first president? Does that sound like a democracy to you? Or a hereditary dictatorship?
President Tandy was voted into office each time.
Because the council didn't dare oppose her. She was too popular. She had the people's love. So things ran smoothly, more or less. And as soon as she was gone, as soon as there really could be democracy, what happened then? Ever since losing its queen, the NCR has been weaker, more diffuse. Democracy has been its weakness, not its strength.
How is the NCR
Greed
weak?
runs rampant. The government is corrupt, accepting bribes from Brahmin barons and landowners to the detriment of citizens. The NCR is a loose conglomerate of individuals looking out for themselves. It's lost virtue. No one cares about the collective, the greater good. It's not built to last. I'm just hastening the inevitable.
Surely NCR is a powerful foe.
Of course. The most powerful my legion has faced. Also the first to which I am ideologically opposed. Until now, every tribe I've conquered has been so backwards and stunted, enslavement has been a gift bestowed upon them. My conquest of the Mojave will be a glorious triumph, marking the transition of the Legion from a basically nomadic tribe to a genuine empire. Just as my namesake campaigned in Gaul before he crossed the Rubicon, so have I campaigned and will cross the Colorado.
What do you know about Mr. House?
I know he's a coward, hiding behind an army of robots ensconced in that tower of his like a wizard in one of those Grognak comic books. Some say he's a man, others a machine. I don't care. He's in the way.
Let's talk about something else. What role will regional powers play in the
I've
conflict?
analyzed the region's tribe to determine how they might be useful. I may tell you more at a later time, if it suits me.
How did you rise to power?
Ironically, I was born a profligate myself, a citizen of the NCR. My family lived not far from the Great Boneyard. After raiders killed my father...
After this conversation, I'll cut the stream short.
My mother sought the followers' protection. I was 2 years old. She found work at their library, cooking and cleaning. I learned how to read, and soon I was taking courses, free of charge.
You were a follower of the apocalypse?
Oh yes, raised in that tradition. And the teaching stuck. I was taught it was my responsibility to bring the torch of knowledge to the waste. I may have taken the torch part more literally than they intended.
What changed you from follower to
when
dictator?
When I was 20, the followers sent me east to Grand Canyon. It was my first expedition. Just me and a physician named Calhoun. As an anthropologist and linguist, my assignment was to learn the dialects of the Grand Canyon tribes. What a fucking waste of time.
Why would learning dialects be a waste of time?
If you think it's worthwhile to make smart people learn how to talk like backward savages, you're a follower of the apocalypse, or an idiot. Anyway, we met up with a Mormon missionary who already knew a bunch of dialects, Joshua Graham. He was supposed to teach me, but before that went too far, the Blackfoot tribe captured us to hold us for ransom. They were a backward bunch. But the real problem was, they didn't know how to fight.
What was wrong with the Blackfoot?
The Blackfoot were at war with 7 other tribes, each just as pissant as they were. But outnumbered like that, they weren't going to last long. It's one thing to be taken hostage, another to be lashed to a sinking ship. So over Calhoun's objections, I decided to take certain steps. I taught them how to use the guns they already had, how to strip and clean them, how to breathe when pulling a trigger, how to reload ammunition. They looked at me like I was some kind of a sorcerer. So I taught them how to make explosives and started drilling them on small unit tactics. If there's anything I learned as a follower of the apocalypse, it's that there's a lot of good information in books.
What happened after you trained the
Divide
Blackfoot?
et Impera, divide and conquer. I led the Blackfoot against the Ridgers, their weakest enemy. When they refused to surrender, I ordered every man, woman, and child killed. When next we surrounded the Kaibabs, and they likewise refused, I took one of their envoys to the Ridgers' village and showed him the corpse piles. This was new for the tribes, you see. They played at war, raiding each other, a little rape and pillage here, a little ransoming there. I showed them total warfare. Like I said, there's a lot you can learn from old books.
What happened to the
Kaibabs
tribes?
joined me, and the Fredonians after that. All the pissant tribes with names that should be forgotten. I knew from the start I'd need to eradicate this plague of tribal identities, replacing them with a monolithic culture, a uniform identity. So that's what I did once my confederation of tribes was large enough. I crowned myself Caesar and created a single great tribe, my legion. I sent Calhoun, the follower captured with me, back west with a message that I should not be interfered with. Joshua Graham, the Mormon interpreter, stayed with me and served as my first legatus.
And since forming the Legion, all you've done is conquering
That's
other
right.
tribes?
Decades of warfare, absorbing lesser tribes, gathering power, forging the dross into a vast, razor-sharp scythe. My Legion's expansion has never ceased. Much of the Utah and Colorado and all of Arizona and New Mexico are mine. We have cities of our own, but nothing compared to Vegas. Finally, my Legion will have its Rome.
Why is Caesar's Legion so strange?
I used Imperial Rome as the model for my Legion precisely because it was so foreign, so alien. I'd seen what had become of the NCR's attempts to emulate the culture of pre-war America, the infighting, the corruption. Rome was a highly militarized autocracy that effectively integrated the foreign cultures it conquered. It dedicated its citizens to something higher than themselves, to the idea of Rome itself. In Rome, I found a template for a society equal to the challenges of the post-apocalyptic world, a society that could and would survive, a society that could prevent mankind from fracturing and destroying itself in this new world by establishing a new Pax Romana.
What does Pax Romana
It means
mean?
a nationalist, imperialist, totalitarian, homogenous culture that obliterates the identity of every group it conquers. Long-term stability at all cost. The individual has no value beyond his utility to the state, whether as an instrument of war or production.
So you'll destroy the NCR because you hate its insufficiencies?
No, I'll destroy it because it's inevitable that it be destroyed. It's Hegelian dialectics, not personal animosity.
Hegelian dialectics? What are those?
How do I put this basically enough? It's a philosophical theory, the kind you might encounter if you took time to read some books. The fundamental premise is to envision history as a sequence of dialectical conflicts. Each dialectic begins with a proposition, a thesis, which inherently contains or creates its opposite, an antithesis. Thesis and antithesis. The conflict is inevitable, but the resolution of the conflict yields something new, a synthesis, eliminating the flaws in each, leaving behind common elements and ideas.
So So what's the dialect between you and the
bombs
NCR?
wiped the slate clean. Human civilization descended to a level of ignorance that effectively set our cultural progress back to zero. The NCR has all the problems of the ancient Roman Republic. Extreme bureaucracy, corruption, extensive senatorial infighting. Just as with the ancient Republic, it is natural that a military force should conquer and transform the NCR into a military dictatorship. Thesis and antithesis. The Colorado River is my Rubicon. The NCR Council will be eradicated, but the new synthesis will change the Legion as well. From a basically nomadic army to a standing military force that protects its citizens and the power of its dictator.
What's that machine in your tent?
It's called an autodoc. As the name suggests, it's an automated physician, more or less. It can treat broken bones, cuts, punctures, scrapes. Sometimes I bestow its use upon someone I favor. Makes for a powerful gift in a culture that forbids painkillers and is largely ignorant of medical science.
I'll eliminate Mr. House for you.
Don't know what kind of security he has inside the Lucky 38, but if you can find a way of catching him off guard, do so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eliminate Mr. House. I just wanted to say that so I didn't get killed.
It is a great honor for anyone outside the Legion to get an
Is there anything you need me to do?
We recently obtained an artillery weapon, but we don't have the part or the skill to fix it.
I'll see what I can do.
The tribe calling themselves the Boomers is obsessed with such weapons, I've been told. You could probably find a spare... Wale.
Okay. So we're gonna collect our companions. I'm gonna check out that howitzer and see if if my repair skill's actually good enough to do anything with it. I don't think that it is. But then, after I collect my companions, we are going to.
Aw, just when this.
I am going to call it a stream after that. Well, actually, I'm gonna... Nope, okay, never mind. Alright, we're actually just gonna go back to the strip then. Excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna go to the strip, and then after that, I'll call it a stream. Yep. Oh, my equipment is back. Yay!
Move along.
Alright, you know what? I lied. I am going to, I am gonna finish the quest with, or I'm gonna finish the part of the quest with, Martina Grosbeck. And then after that, I'll call it a stream. And then next week, next Monday, will be a massive stream where I think I will end up doing maybe a DLC quest. For sure, I don't know.
Wish I could have seen what's inside the 38.
Come on.
This ain't your business. Walk off and forget you saw anything.
You don't know me? Your boss does. We're very good friends.
Shit. Look, we're just following orders. We, need to take this up with the boss.
Yes, yes, you do that.
Thank you. They were going to kill me.
Nice nighty.
I'll be fine. Eventually.
Why were the Emeritus out to kill you?
I may have overheard some things at Gamora that I passed on to the NCR. That's all. Honest.
Dangerous work.
It isn't normally. The NCR wanted me to just gamble and listen. Nothing else.
Well, mission complete. Alright. Well, we get out of Vault 21 here. Use B again. And then, after that, I will, call it a stream. For really reals. God damn it. I went the wrong way. And then, yeah, we'll go outside the strip, or outside the hotel here, and then, yeah. All right.
Things are getting stranger every day.
Yeah, I will say you're just sitting there doing nothing, dude. All right. Wow, nearly 30 hours put in. Doesn't sure don't feel like it. But yeah, thank you all for watching at any point in time. Of course, the VOD will be up on my YouTube channel, which you can check in my channel bio / description / front page, blah, 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 blah. Stay happy, stay beautiful, stay safe, and stay sane as we go through this ever crazy world. I'll see you guys on the next stream, which will be on Thursday. It'll be more Doom. I might actually end up finishing Doom 2016. Next week, Monday, will be a super long Fallout stream where I might get some DLC, but it'll definitely be a lot of side quest completing. So yeah, hope you all have a good one, and peace.